just exited Gondola 1 at Vail area. We're headed over to see what the new 6-person lift looks like that takes us up to the top of the mountain. We're skiing over to that area now, and it looks like the entry to the new lift is almost exactly the same as the old one. The lines curve a little bit, however, since they moved the terminal somewhat to the east. So let's work our way up through here, through the maze, and see what we run into. Obviously not very crowded today, which is good for us too. Looks like we have a little bit of a stall in front of us here. They're trying to line people up and get them organized before you get actually up to the place where we pop on the lift itself. Now we're close to the end. There's the paddles. Make sure you have your ski poles behind the paddles. If you don't, they'll be taken out. When the paddles open, you step onto this moving conveyor belt, and it'll take you right up to the snow again. All you have to do is sit down when the chair comes by. Interestingly, the chair makes a very abrupt 90-degree angle turn. Now we're headed up the mountain. We've reached the top. The unloading terminal is slightly different. The lift operator shack's to the left instead of the right. But other than that, unloading looks to be exactly the same as it was on the old lift. We'll head right back down the mountain, try to find out what it's like loading on the other side of the lift. So we'll take a quick run down Whistle Pig here and check out these small bumps and see what the snow's like. Nice to have a nice bright day today. Little bumps are fun in here, especially when you can see them. We'll just get through this in a minute. Not bad skiing at all. I've stopped at the bottom of Swingsville, pointing out that there's no right side loading this year. I am now pointing at an entryway just behind that lift pole that is actually accessible to the Chair 4 only. However, it's a little bit steep and icy, and would suggest that you go to the left here. This entry gets you to both Chair 3 and Chair 4 simultaneously, and as you'll see when we pass through these baffles, it's clearly marked to go to the left for Chair 3 and to the right to Chair 4. This time I'm going to hop up the singles line and see if there's a little difference there in the way it loads. What I noticed coming up the other way is that you don't have to pass through the gates here to work your way into the singles line. So I'll catch up with these people and get ready to go up the lift here. We're near the front of the line. Pay attention here. Make sure you keep your poles behind those paddles. If you put them ahead of the gate, when they open, they're going to be taken out of your hands or broken, and your day might be over. So move right into the conveyor, let it carry you to the snow. Just stand there and let the seat come up behind you and just sit down, and you're off again. We make that sharp right turn, and we're headed up the mountain. Time to take a look at one of our favorite runs, Prima. We took off here with a number of people out in front of us, and let's just watch a little bit of skiing.
Sometimes your morning rides can last until dawn.
Started getting crowded up ahead, so I shut it down, cut over to the left, and finished off the run on pronto. Thought we should take a quick look at the back bowls, so went up Chair 11 and headed out the ridge between Forever and Milts and Campbell's, and took a ride down Campbell's. Bumps were nice and soft here. Actually, it was better skiing than it was the first day. You can see the slough being kicked out from under my skis. It means it's nice and loose in there. Stopped halfway down Campbell's to look at the other side of the bowls, and they're not in great shape yet. The slot particularly has a lot of dirt in it, so I cut to the right, went over to Cow's Face, made my way back down to the gully that way. Cow's Face was decent, but snow is a little bit firmer since it has some exposure to the sun, which means some melting and freezing. Catwalk leading to Chair 5, same problem. Still need a bit of snow down here. Riding up the Chair 5 lift, we just broke onto the area where you can start to see Forever. Forever's not skiable yet. Looking over to the left, Ricky's Ridge was fine, but everything around it was not. Further to the left, Seldom and Lever are skiable, but don't see a lot of people there either. Finished off the day going down Minnies Mile in the Lion's Head area. Snow is very nice here. It stays protected and plenty cold. There's a few sticks and a few rocks showing, but other than that, can't really complain about the snow here.